for tuning into a new video. If you guys have checked out my last video, the stereotypes, society, and the do's and don'ts, you guys might have caught in the update and also in the Shein haul where I told you guys I'd be popping in for a new beauty video and finally freaking working to bring in all the new products from the Shein haul, a bunch of other cool products that I've acquired, like I would say over the past like 2 years or so that I haven't used, and gifts and stuff like that. I'm super freaking excited and stoked. You guys are going to freaking love the look, and I'll be doing a voiceover for this one. I'm literally going to be putting a vision that I had together, so bear with me throughout the look. When I get to the eye portion, which is going to be the main portion for this look, you're going to see what I mean by we're literally going to be putting this look together and creating something really fun and beautiful. Be sure to also go stream my new single, Need. It is on SoundCloud, Audiomack, and you can also go check out the video here on YouTube. For my TikTokers, you guys can go check it out on YouTube. And also, I dropped another single again. Those were like the two-parter ones. So what I was telling you guys, you know, the songs that I had been working on that had literally just like come to me like back to back. And I was like, you know, I kind of want to record one today. I want to record the other one maybe today. I ended up I think recording the one that I wanted to do that day, like later during the following day after I finished freaking editing the other video, uploading it, sending it out like all over, doing the freaking promotion sets and everything. I was freaking exhausted by the end of the day. I think I finished around like maybe like 11 o'clock-ish or so. And then I was literally like, well, if I start the freaking song now, it'll literally just be the recording of it. And then my laptop died, so I was like, I'll save the project for later. So then I started working on Need. I finished that one up, got it put together, edited it over like the next like 2 days and put everything together, and then sent out the upload for you guys. And then I worked on it again during the time frame when I was like finishing up everything for Need, and uploaded that one I believe during the following day-ish or so. They're both really freaking amazing, great songs with really freaking like powerful messages that I feel like a lot of you will be able to relate to. So I hope you guys love them. Definitely go check them out, stream them, and let's start this beauty look. Alright, you guys, voiceover slash. So we're gonna go in with our NYX Professional Makeup Duck Plump Lip Gloss, and then our Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer. And it's a freaking amazing product, you guys. It literally looks like you're adding foundation. Then we're gonna add in our SHEGLAM Contour Stick. I loved the product. It was super creamy. It literally looked like gorgeous, but the only freaking drawback of it was that it looked a tad too light. Like it was like something that I could have used for like a summer shade type of foundation. And as you guys can see, by the end of it, I literally nearly used up the entire thing, but it was super freaking nice and creamy, and I always do a full look. So then we're gonna go in with our Mary Kay bronzer set. Kind of just add a tad more depth to it, create that contour flow, and to really blend with it to match that summer flow for the bronzer shade and the kind of fall, well, I would say the summer concealer flow of the bronzer in the contour palette. And then we're going to create our gradients all around our face. Of course, do our cheeks for our chin, jawline, nose, and under our lips to create that depth factor. And then we're going to add in our concealer and foundation layer, and I'm using the Labelle palette. And then of course doing the eyelids, since we're going to do a cute chic eye look. And as you guys know, I don't like to freaking wait until the midst of it to literally add in the freaking foundation layer on top of our eyelids, because that's freaking ridiculous. And then of course, as you guys peeped, I literally had to lift up the freaking nose jewelry. Okay, and then the blending freaking flow, and it blended super well. It's nice and creamy and went great with my Labelle palette. Next, we're going to go in with our Sephora setting powder, which is nice, very freaking easy to apply, and adds great coverage. Then we're going to go in with one of the products from the Sephora Temu haul, which was the brow tint product. You guys can check out the video and see all the amazing products that were featured, including this one. Now for this product, we're going to kind of just add it in and then let it just sit for a decent bit while we go through the different portions, including the eye look and the many freaking stages as we go through for that. Just a pre-warning, you guys, it is expensive. So this is one of the new eyeshadow palettes that I've showed you guys in one of my hauls that I haven't used yet, and I really wasn't like sure if I would like literally have to do like the like excess powder kind of like push off type of flow where you like kind of like, you know, tap a tad bit off, but it honestly ended up working out pretty freaking well. It was a really cute shade, so I literally blended it and literally did the outer flow with it. So rather than doing like a neutral flow, it was a cute blue shade. And then I wanted to go for a cut crease look for this one to really like bring back that cute cut crease flow that I haven't done in years, but I also felt like it was going to freaking like bring this look together. So then we're gonna go in with the Sunset Boulevard palette and then just add that in there. So in order to add in that first base layer, I use my e.l.f. primer to set that overall layer for it to flow, and then we're gonna add a pinkish gold like shimmery shade right on top of the blue to really like add that pop to the blue. Alright, so then I tried to use my freaking eyeliner, and overall it worked really well on my arm while testing and swatching it, but while trying to apply it to the makeup look, due to the freaking like cut crease having so much freaking primer in it, it literally was like pulling the freaking makeup. So I literally was like, okay, we're gonna have to switch this. Plus I took out a pencil originally that I was planning to use for the look, which was the like blue eyeliner, and it was kind of still a no-go. Like it literally showed a tad bit, but it wasn't like still like the kind of like perfect freaking set amount. So I ended up creating a water eyeliner, well yeah, a water freaking eyeliner look, and I literally used setting powder to create the basis for it and added in the eyeshadow and mixed it together to create that blue look, and ended up creating this amazingly cute blue eyeshadow slug. And I used that dark blue shade that I added on top of the lighter blue shade, and it turned out super freaking cute, and I literally loved it. I blended out a tad bit of that excess powder that was showing under it, and then as you guys can see, I did a tad bit of the other eye like off camera because I was like, this freaking eyeliner look is something that was tedious on the eye that had the flutter problem. So on the other eye, I was like able to do it in like 5 minutes or so, or should I say less than 5 minutes. On the other eye, it literally took me like 5 minutes to literally just get the freaking eyeliner to be the shape that I liked while freaking going through the fluttering of my freaking eye. Like it's like the eye that I focus with, which is my freaking right eye, is the one that's like doing the over freaking flutter motion, and the other freaking eye is like, well, you know, we can rest for
guys, that one freaking horribly, and I literally ended up like messing up the freaking liner over here, so I'm gonna touch it up a tad, but before this completely dries out, I tried to freaking use the like wig glue on it, and it wouldn't freaking hold, and I forgot to grab freaking like lash extension freaking glue. But I was like, you know, they kind of stick to it, so hopefully it would like stick to like my freaking eye. Then I tried sticking it on like my hand and sticking it like back to this thing before I even shot the video, and it worked. So I was like, alright, maybe I'll be able to like add it to my eye. Because the freaking like that golden shimmer shade has that freaking, or is it has the like e.l.f. primer under it. It like literally was just like being picked up like with the original set of glue that was on there. And then when I tried to freaking add the other set of glue, it literally was just, it was a no-go. Like, it was freaking horrible. And then for this one, I was like, alright, maybe I'll just freaking try to like cut it. Because I was like, maybe I can get it on the eye that's like less fluttery. If I like, pause it for a bit, I can pop back in the video and go like, you know, I got it. It's horrible. I tried it in my bathroom, it didn't freaking work. Then I tried the freaking like lash extension glue, didn't work. I cut it. No go. Like it stayed for like 5 seconds. Then I went to go check on my puppy because he snuck downstairs in the living room area and he likes to poop on the freaking carpet. So I was like trying to apply it and then check on him every time I heard him like pop out from behind the couch where he was hiding. And every time I looked back in the mirror, the back portion of it was just freaking standing up, and then the front portion was like up in the middle of my freaking eye area. And then I went to lift it off of it, and there was like a bunch of glue on there. So I'm like, maybe it's just the freaking like eyeshadow, but I don't know. But I did do like the freaking like water freaking like actually the setting spray freaking set for the liner, and then the gold shade, it's just that freaking like gold shimmery freaking like sparkle shade. So I'm like, maybe it's like that mixed in with the freaking primer that made it too slippery in the beginning, because I was picking up a lot of the gold shade at first, so I had to like touch it up a bit. But it was just a no-go. I think I'm still gonna have to leave like the freaking like lash application process for me to my freaking actual like makeup artist and stylist to like do my freaking look, because I can do like every freaking other aspect. Adding like lash extensions is something that I never can freaking do, especially with this like eye fluttering all the freaking time. It's freaking tedious in itself. But then when you try to apply it and it just doesn't go, it's like, what the freaking heck do I do at this point? And then trying this one where it was like supposed to be the saving grace, the like starting portion where I was like, I figure out the method and then I get it to do it to this one, was just freaking horrible. So I don't know, you guys. I'll either have to like grab like an applicator that I can like hold it in place with while doing it, or freaking try different lash glues that maybe dry faster, so by the time I do get it to stay in place, it like holds, because it was ridiculous. And then I was trying to like do it behind my freaking actual lashes. It was like a no-go. My freaking lashes are like super curly, so I had to literally like push my lashes down and then put the lashes behind it. And I was like, maybe I can put them in the front portion, and then it was like just like it looked like I was just adding them on there and they were just going downwards. So I was like, maybe they're upside down, and it just looked like they were gonna just fly off my face. But I'm gonna touch up the liquid liner look. Okay. Just gonna make sure he didn't like try to sneak downstairs again and go off on an adventure, but he's just resting right next to me. He's been in his playpen for like most of the video, and then the second I left the room to go try to apply the lashes in the bathroom, he decides to go on a freaking adventure downstairs. Like, he'll pop into the bathroom with me for a brief bit, and then typically he goes back in the room because he knows he shouldn't wander off. But when I was taking a bath earlier, he snuck into my freaking Graham's room, grabbed one of her freaking Ensure bottles, and then was like chewing on it and freaking like using it as a chew toy. And I was like, you know what? Number one, it's a no-go. You are still freaking like adorable as heck, but that's a no-go. And if you got that from Graham's room, it means you definitely were up to shenanigans. And of course, he freaking was. But I have the puppy music playing in the background to calm him down, which has been working because he slept through most of the video. With any luck, he'll nap again. Alright, you guys, in the midst of everything, I freaking forgot one of my freaking most favorite parts, the highlights up, but no, wait, I was gonna say I'll probably do it like after I freaking do the freaking lip look, but I'm gonna go with my go-to, add in a little Cupid's bow side before I even got to that portion. Right, I'm going through my new brush set my mom gave me, and I have not figured out which one is the highlight brush yet. It's so super cute. Alright, I'm thinking with this. As you guys know, I always go with either Primavera or Lovers. I mean, maybe try like For You or My Heart. My Heart looks freaking super cute. I always do the other shades because they go great with my skin tone. I think Primavera is like my year-round one, but with it being like that darker shade and that freaking highlight flow really goes with the contour, but it also has that really gorgeous highlight shade where you like can tell when I'm applying it. My Heart's like really cute, but it's like a subtle like type of color flow that like blends in with my freaking skin tone, so you have to literally see the highlight in person. I'm gonna add a tad bit to the other cheek, and then I'm gonna
add some Primavera after. Oh, wait, I can add, yeah, okay, look, my actual, like, spotlight over there shining on my cheek now. I can see it. And let's keep it. Alright, you guys, overall, I feel like the waterworks have been pretty decent this time. As you guys know, every freaking time it's like the waterworks, and usually it gets me like after the freaking primer for some reason. And then once I freaking do foundation, it's typically like 5 minutes of freaking just like waterworks and just blending my freaking foundation again. And then adding the freaking powder, I don't know, having that freaking like pop up and be the freaking flow for a decent bit, it's ridiculous. And then trying to do an eye look while my eyes are freaking watering, oh gosh. But this time wasn't that bad. I feel like I probably have like one waterwork sesh per like 10-minute interval or so. You guys, I literally just freaking highlighted my contour instead of my actual teeth. You know, I'm just like completely just having fun. Alright, you guys want to add in some Primavera? You can actually like see, even if I apply it on this side without like the other spotlight directly on me, like just with the front light, you can still see it. So close to that. On this side. It's like a full-on crying sesh. Like the waterworks don't come without my freaking nose without my nose running. And my freaking allergies are like ridiculous. And spring hasn't even officially started yet. Like we literally get like random warm weather days, and the grass is just starting to get color back. The trees haven't even started blooming yet. Got my seeds in the kitchen. With it being March, so luckily I can probably start prepping those for the garden. I've been freaking saving seeds from a bunch of my freaking veggies. So I've got pepper seeds, lemon seeds. For the lemon seeds, I'm not sure like if I should literally just like try to plant them in a set area, or if I should just dig all around my backyard and literally just put like a bunch of lemon pods, like lemon seeds in like different areas, and then hope that one day lemon trees just start to freaking grow throughout the entire backyard. So it's like a freaking lemon tree vineyard or so of freaking just pop up and grab your freaking lemons year round with any luck. But I went and checked the freaking garden bed in the front, and let's see, I thought I only, okay, so my green bean plant literally didn't start sprouting green beans until the end of the season. And I thought I only had one, so I left it out there for a decent bit. I was like, maybe it's gonna freaking like, you know, prepare to be ready to like be picked soon. Because I thought it was like, you know, it was like too small to be pegged, so maybe it just needed more time or so. But it looks like one of those freaking just like home veggie sets where you get like the random size pods where it's like some of them are like super long, some of them are like freaking like a medium freaking size, and then some of them are like a freaking smaller length, but they're still like the full freaking size. So that one ended up staying on the pod all winter, but when clearing out my garden bed, I freaking picked the pod, took the seeds out of there, and they were like perfect. And then I went and I was like pulling the old the old plant out. I'm not sure if they're like an annual thing that I should have left in there or not, but I like cleared everything out of there that was in there. So I cleared the old tomato plants from last year, which I probably could have left in there, but when I started like pulling them, I was expecting like maybe, you know, like the roots would be deep enough that they wouldn't come out with it, and they were just like coming out with the freaking plant. Everything is dry, so I was like, alright, maybe I'll just do like another set this year. But there was another pea pot that I didn't notice like until like literally like a few days ago, and I picked those I picked like the pot I picked the peas from the pod also, and I think I ended up with like a total of 5 of those. So I'm gonna try to plant some of those, grab like maybe like a few more sets at like the store, and do like green beans and tomatoes again, because the green beans have to get in there like a lot earlier, but those ones I know at least will like definitely grow in that area. The tomato plants also, but those ones again you have to get those in the ground like during the beginning of the spring season, and let those freaking just bloom and blossom with the flowers and the trees. And if you get them in there like towards like I would say like May-ish or so, there's like you get like the plant growth by the end of summer, but the plant itself won't be ready to freaking like produce any flowers unless I would say maybe if you use like Miracle Roller or so, but I've had no freaking major luck, so I've been doing the trial and error such. I've done this for 2 years in a row so far. When we did the greenhouse, everything was doing great. It was like that nice, humid, perfect environment. While doing them in the front area, I'm literally letting nature take its course, and it's been going great, especially after I figured out that using water and dish soap, so I would say like maybe like a splash of dish soap or so, if you have like a little like squirt thingy, you can literally do 1 squirt into your freaking like plant water and then water your plants with that. It'll deter all pests and bugs from your freaking plants so they're able to grow. No spiders or any like small little aphids or bugs will eat at your plants. You have to pour it on your leaves, I would say once every few days or every week, and then it literally deters them from messing with your plants and eating them, and it just helps the overall garden so you can see the progress and then figure out how you can improve your plant during the following years. Alright you guys, I've got 24% of batteries, so bear with me. If this phone dies, I'll literally have to switch over to my Android. So the quality may change a bit, but it'll still be the conclusion of the video. Alright, so these can come off, but you're not jazzed, because I'm going to do the lip look, and then got the eyebrow look, mascara, then the lip look to finish it off, and then I'll show you guys a cute outfit that I planned out. I was originally going to do like a completely different look, like I was going to do like maybe like red in the back, and I still could have kept the gold with cut crease, but I wanted to try some blue because I had this eyeliner pencil that I had never freaking used, and I had planned to use it for a bunch of looks and never freaking incorporated it, but it was fun doing the freaking like liquid freaking liner set, especially like mixing my own at the last minute. It was freaking super fun. But I did it with setting spray, because I was gonna use my freaking water, and then I was like, you know what, setting spray might hold a tad better. It might be like less runny when mixing it, so I can use like less of the freaking eyeshadow product. And then when I started adding it, I was like, it still looks really watery. And then literally like upon like mixing it a tad more, and then when I added that extra set of powder to it and then started applying it, it's like this could work, and it really did. It really turned out really cute. It blended well with the blue look in the back. It still looks really nice with the gold, which I freaking like. So the only final portion that's going to be a tad freaking more difficult, it's going to be again adjusting the lip look that I had planned out, because I was going to do the SHEGLAM lip freaking duo set. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, so if you guys checked out the Shein haul video, it's like a cute like apricot-ish type of color for the actual like lipstick, and then the liner is like a brownish color. I'm thinking I still kind of want to incorporate the liner into the look, but it's probably going to get blended out because I want to add in the blue back to the lip glow, but just like a tad bit, and then the gold also. So I'll probably do like the brown lippy, and then the blue for the like outer portion, and then I'll try the like gold in the center portion, and then blend it outwards, and then see if I want to add on more gold to bring it all together. Bear with me, guys. And then of course, you guys, as we know, I couldn't do the freaking lashes, so will my lash look ever come into the 21st century? The world may never know, because me and falsies have not been the best at freaking fun. And I finally freaking ordered like a freaking set and still wasn't able to incorporate them into a look, so we'll never freaking know. So we'll be sticking to the natural lashes. I'm gonna do the mascara first, and then I'll peel off the brow tint, and then we'll do the brow look and then the lip look, and then conclude the look. I was adding mascara the other day before heading into work, and I got it like all over my eyelid. And I was like, do I want to do like a full-on freaking makeup look? Or do I just want to do like a natural look? So I took this Sephora primer, and then as you guys know, whenever I like apply that, it literally looks like this like really nice like freaking like matte type of like foundation set, which is like freaking super amazing. So I was like, I'm just gonna add that. It's gonna be like my freaking basic coverage, which is like literally just a freaking primer, which is like the coolest part. And then mascara and brows. And it turned out to be a really cute, chic look on my freaking way to work. My freaking chain popped off my freaking bike, so I had to pull over to the freaking side of the road. And then I was freaking like late for work by like 20 minutes. I don't know which part I cut off at, but I'll like go back to the like bike chain popping off of my freaking bike part. Even though I'm not even, you know what, let's see. Okay, so I was flexing my makeup. I did the freaking like Sephora primer, then the freaking mascara, and the freaking eyebrow look for freaking work. And then in the midst of heading to work, my bike chain popped off. It's gonna be so weird rewatching this and editing, as I literally said all this already before the freaking little 20% battery freaking thing popped out. But yeah, and then I freaking had to pull over to the side of the road. I texted my freaking team about it, and in the midst of it, they're like, "All right, everything's fine. I'm gonna tell them that you're gonna be a tad late to work." I was like 20 minutes late, so I texted like before my shift started, and I was like, "I'm running a tad late. I just ran into an emergency. My bike chain just popped off." And they're like, "All right, it's freaking fine. We'll text them, and then just go ahead and text us when you arrive, and we'll like update everything." They called them. They said they confirmed it, so that everything was fine. I like text back when I was like on my way there. They were like, "Okay, all right, great. Well, let us know when you arrive." So when I got there, texting that freaking update, started the day. They were like, "You're freaking fine. Go have a great day." I get home after freaking work, and they freaking text me, and they're like, "Actually, it wasn't okay. Since it was your third time being late to work, we're actually gonna have to, fire you." And I was like, "What the freaking heck?" I literally texted you beforehand. They were like, "Well, it wasn't an excuse lateness, so we've gotta fire you." And I was like, you know what? These are the freaking little tedious things that piss me the freaking heck off with working with certain companies, because it's like they've been really freaking shiesty and like trying to freaking like push me out of the company since like my first month working there. Like I literally had to pay to go and get like licensure to freaking like work with the company. They were like, "Oh, you have your degree, you're freaking fine, get in here and you'll be freaking perfect." Upon freaking hiring, they were like, "Okay, and you're also gonna need this, and then we'll reimburse you for this." And then I was like, "Okay, that's freaking fine, it'll be in like my freaking like first check or so." And they were like, "No, it's actually gonna be on your second check." And then before we even got to the second check, they were like texting me trying to freaking like push me out. And I was like, "Look, if you're gonna freaking start some drama, like I'll put that like text in there so you guys can see it while I'm like talking about it." But I was like, if you're gonna try to like oust me in the beginning, are you gonna pay me my reimbursement, or did you guys just bring me into another scam? Because I, number one, haven't received my first check yet, and number two, you're trying to freaking like say that there's like all this freaking craziness going on and trying to freaking make it seem like there's a problem already, when I'm communicating everything with you as I would do with anybody. Like even with my own employees, I would do the exact same thing and communicate everything with them and expect the exact same from them. So it's like for me to be like upholding the communication standards of the business owner to freaking like lower management in a freaking company, I would expect you guys to freaking be like, you know, ready to freaking like, you know, represent and, you know, to be, you know, cordial with the freaking standards and just the entire work ethic, but they were just ridiculous. So I was iffy like for the entire freaking portion. They tried to like literally fire me back in September of last year, and in the midst of it I was like, I didn't break any of the freaking rules. I'll also add those up there so you guys will check those out. And they were like, you know, well, we're still gonna freaking fire you and we're not excusing any of your like latenesses. And I was like, what the freaking heck? Like I literally kept you up to date. I had like attached screenshots and stuff to freaking verify everything. And then I ended up having to call all over to like their freaking like different freaking like phone numbers to freaking connect with someone, left a bunch of voicemails, emails, and then I would say during the freaking like next day I got an email stating that I was getting my job back and being reinstated and that they were opening back up my portal so that I can start working again. And then they tried the exact same thing, like, well, I should say they did the exact same thing a few days ago, and I've gotten no freaking updates as to me being reinstated. They literally text me saying that they're like not gonna reinstate me, and so far I haven't been able to talk to anybody who actually is in upper management. I contacted the actual owner of the company. He hasn't freaking responded. I sent emails over to him to his company like email because his was hard as heck to find. I had to literally like do a freaking like data freaking search to freaking find him. And then I sent that over to him like a few hours ago, like during the morning hours, and I still haven't gotten an update. But you guys, that's my freaking update. And then it's just one of those things that annoys me about teaching because it was something, as you guys know, I didn't want to get back into. And then they were like, you know, this is gonna be perfect. You're gonna like be great. You have the experience already. You know, come on in. And then they were just shiesty from the freaking start. It was like the exact same thing that I went through during the end of my early childhood like portion. And it was just a waste of time. Like I literally would have made it to my year point, I would say in May-ish, and we weren't even able to make it to a year without the drama just continuing to freaking unfold with them. And I don't know, it just really just, it was sad because the beginning portion was just all the instability. It was like all the signs that I had already seen, and it's like, it threw me off because I'm like, it's not like companies that I worked with like all around the country that have like done this. It's only 2 companies that I worked with in Chicago that have done the exact same thing. So I was just baffled because I was like, number one, you're both like teaching staffing companies and you're both using the same tactics to try to like push people out of the door, and they're like constantly hiring new people and like trying to like pushing people out. Like I ran into other people that literally just stopped working with them because there weren't enough freaking jobs. I ended up having to text them, send emails, contact them on Facebook, like, you know, you're hiring too many people and now nobody can freaking book shifts because there's so many people, and it's like, how are we supposed to make an income if there are no shifts to freaking... Yeah, it was freaking ridiculous, and there were like no freaking shifts to freaking book. A bunch of freaking drama all the time, and it was just weird as heck. Like, it was just unprofessional. So, you guys feel free to freaking like pause, read through the freaking like messages. I'm gonna add in the freaking, if you guys, well, since I'm like pre-edit, you guys will probably see them in different portions, but there are the freaking emails, the tags. The emails are like the freaking back and forths about the separation, then the reinstatement, then the new email for freaking this separation thing, the text that freaking went along with it, the freaking email correspondence, and just the freaking shenanigans. Like, I was just baffled overall. Like, it was really unprofessional, freaking just ridiculous. And then it's like one of those things where it's like, if you don't have the money to freaking hire people, don't freaking hire people. Like, it's common sense. And it's like, you're like trying to oust me during the freaking first freaking week of me working with you. They got extremely unprofessional, like as you guys could have read, as you guys read in the freaking text. So it was like freaking back and forth. It was like, you know, confirming that me like, you know, running into a delay on the way to work is okay. We're gonna convey it to the school and follow through with the shift, and then messaging me after I finished the work shifts about the like latenesses not being okay and stuff. And I'm like, and then I messaged him about that too. I was like, why did I get a freaking message after I completed my freaking shift? And like, why is this a constant thing with you guys? I left him a voicemail covering that too. I was like, I literally completed the freaking shift, I was told that everything was fine throughout the day. They freaking would constantly go, you know, have a great day, and you know, everything is fine. If there are any issues, you know, reach out to us. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, it's fine. You're being professional. And then at the end of the freaking day, they freaking contact me and they do this like unprofessional freaking crap. And I'm like, I don't really know what you guys are like bringing to the freaking table that's making it seem like it's like super enticing to people, aside from the freaking false advertisement. And it's like, if you're just gonna freaking falsely advertise this freaking crap to people, then you're not bringing anything to the table. It's a freaking false advertisement that's bringing people in. You're literally not only pushing people out, you're freaking making people not want to freaking work with you. You're making people feel uncomfortable that work for you. You're making people feel as though, you know, they have to freaking address these things. And then on the freaking like company freaking pages on Facebook, you guys can go check out, like, there are even posts from the freaking CEO that people are commenting on where they're like, you know, give me my money, send me my freaking W-2, since you guys freaking just try to, you know, push me out the freaking door and, you know, haven't given me a way to freaking contact anybody and aren't replying to any of my freaking messages, and just so much freaking other stuff, just a bunch of drama, people getting told that they're gonna be freaking fired if they don't book a freaking shift when there are no available freaking shifts and stuff. Like, it's crazy in itself. It's just so ridiculous, so shiesty. I went to their freaking head office in Chicago because I was like, is this like a nationwide company type of thing? And they're like, their main base is in Chicago. So I went to their freaking main base that was listed on the freaking like company's freaking Google breakdown, and then a bunch of their freaking emails and stuff, and there wasn't even a company, like they weren't even there anymore. I had to literally call and like talk to the freaking property owner, and she stated that they haven't had a lease with them in freaking like a decent bit. And I was freaking shocked. I was like, this is their company website that's like listed online for people to freaking come to, pop in if we have any questions or anything, and you're telling me this isn't even like where they freaking work at anymore. They're freaking like trying to lure people in, trying to get a bunch of freaking people to start working with them, and it's just like shady stuff. But this stuff happens like all the freaking time around here, and it's like one of the reasons why I post the videos to warn you guys about scams and stuff, because these companies are freaking ridiculous. I got a freaking message earlier and it was like somebody telling me, they're like, you know, we've got a job offer for you, and you guys know how I've been since the freaking beginning scam stuff. And I was like, look, is this like an actual freaking job offer? Like, is this like one of those things where you're gonna tell me it's like commission based, but you just want me to like sit through a freaking video, like call with you while you talk to me about a bunch of freaking BS, and then when I go check out your company websites, it's not even an actual freaking company website. There's no freaking job opportunity. You guys aren't freaking calling freaking people back. And then it's always, you know, we're sorry, we're not hiring anymore. And then when I freaking like go contact somebody and figure out, you know, what the heck is going on, it's like the same person like texting over and over again, using freaking different emails and stuff. Like, I don't know, people are getting like shiesty and shady, so you gotta freaking be like leery. The brow pencil by SHEGLAM, and that was the eyebrow gel by Stereotypic. I don't know, it's sad, you guys. It's like, you meet a lot of people that are all often like, you know, giving the perception that they're trying to, you know, bring something great to the table, and you would expect like greatness from a lot of people. You would expect them to be, you know, living up to the ideals that they preach about, that they write about, and in the modern day, like, that they freaking type about. And it's like, a lot of people don't. It's all for the freaking perception. It's all for the scam. And it's like, with them, the main thing for them is literally bringing in people, keeping it a revolving door, and making sure that they have people that can freaking do the job over and over again, because it's what keeps them connected to the actual like companies that we actually work for. So it's like, we bring and pop in and they're just a staffing agency, but we're the freaking employee basis. And then once they get enough people in there, they start trying to freaking oust people out of the freaking company. And when I did the initial interview with this company, it was another freaking like group freaking interview type of thing. And it's like, they were interviewing, I think like maybe like 30 freaking people or so. By the time I started like freaking working with them, the shifts were already freaking getting booked like very quickly. But I was like, it's still the beginning of it. It's like, you know, probably not freaking that cray. I'm still popping back in and teaching, which is freaking, it's awesome in itself to be able to freaking teach the youth. So it's rewarding to be able to do something good. And it's also something that I freaking love doing. And then it just turned freaking shiesty and weird and just freaking like they were just luring people in over and over again. And then this year, which I say the freaking end of last year, was just freaking ridiculous. Like, shifts were freaking disappearing within seconds, and then they started sending out the freaking messages to people, and then I went checking the freaking company like pages on Facebook and checking to see if other people were going through it, and people were literally like sharing stuff at the exact same freaking time. People were sharing there were like old posts where people were like talking about the exact same thing going on, and then they were like, you know, this is the first time that's ever happened where we've been, you know, actually worried that we might freaking lose our job because we can't freaking book a shift. But it doesn't make any sense. Why would we have to freaking lose our jobs so we can't book shifts? Like, why are there no shifts available? Like, if you have a major employee basis, why would you not have any work for them? And these are from branches that were like all the way out in freaking like Texas, freaking like, I think there's one in freaking Detroit or so. Those were the places where the people were actually speaking out. A lot of the people in the Chicago area just like they just pop in and work with the company for a brief bit, and then they were just freaking like getting the heck out of there. You guys, you always gotta be leery of freaking shiesty companies that are just freaking scamming around here, because people are freaking doing whatever they can for $1 now, and it's like, they kind of throw people that do like freaking stuff like, you know, the entertainment industry type of stuff into the midst, like, you know, that's like kind of like doing anything for $1, or somebody who's like a freaking adult entertainer type of thing, like, you know, that's kind of like doing anything for $1. That's like literally one of those things that has been a part of society for like, you know, so long that it's kind of just becoming a literal freaking just job that you can do around here, that most people are gonna literally go like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm so shocked, you know, that's an adult entertainer, that's a freaking that's somebody who does porn, like, you know, it's just not major anymore. But when it's like, you know, companies that are like literally just trying to scam for $1, people that are like coming up with freaking scams and lying to people and then trying to lure them in and steal their information, that's something that falls within the parameters of something that's not freaking gonna be within the norm. It's just freaking, it's shady, it's freaking ridiculous, and it's like, that's what a lot of these people are bringing to the table, and a lot of these freaking companies, and it's like they're bringing in these freaking teams of people, and it's like the individuals that they bring in are just as shady as they are. So it's like you're bringing in the individual shady people to the shady freaking business. But yeah, you guys, so that's my freaking updates from what's been going on with the freaking company I was like working with. So I've been of course, you know, doing some freaking work. For my own company, you know. On the like freaking final day that I worked for them, I had a freaking order that I had to freaking like ship out. But the order went through on like Friday after the freaking USPS store closed. And then Saturday it was like raining all day. So it's like, maybe I'll just freaking, I'll bring it in Monday or Tuesday, I check my schedule is clear. And then I ended up freaking popping into work, and then I got home, I had enough time to freaking like go drop off the package and take my puppy for a walk to the park and do a tennis practice sesh. And in the midst of that freaking entire freaking thing, oh, you know, you guys, I forgot about the lip liner with the freaking gloss on there. And then after I freaking finished with the tennis freaking training set and walking the puppy, brow pencil instead of the freaking lipstick. And then I freaking got that freaking update, and then it was just freaking ridiculous and freaking texting back and forth with them. Then the freaking lady texted me and she's like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, and I was like, I'll like add that one also, and I was just like, you're not giving me any freaking answers as to
why the heck you would approve that, like, beforehand, say that everything is okay, have me literally, like, continue to go out of my way to get to this freaking location, to do the entire work shift, to then text me later after I complete the work shift that you had an issue with what happened before the work shift even actually started. It's like showing a freaking top, but like it's like a light brownish shade, but it's really bringing a loss in the gloss. Hey! My grandpa just got home from work. I remember a little cousin yelling across the street at his mom for checking to see what his thing was. It was that freaking busy today?
It was really, well, you know what? We only had like 45 kids, but
oh gosh. Alright, I'm officially taking my SHEGLAMs out of their boxes. I'm gonna freaking recycle the boxes and add my SHEGLAM sets to their freaking proper makeup box. Alright, so first, we're gonna go with the blue shade. And then, oh gosh, I freaking put away the other palette, so I'm gonna pause it in the midst after I finish with the blue shade, and then I'm gonna grab the gold shade after. Alright, you guys, fingers crossed that this turns out freaking awesome. Some potential on it, you guys. So far, just giving like a look. Oh, I think that might have been Merlin. With the gloss, so far it's not creating like a super deep blue color, which is freaking perfect because I don't want it to be too deep, but I really want the gold to be like that main pop, and I want the blue to like literally just complement it. You guys, the blue shade so far. As you guys, I'm using the other side of the brush. I'm going to deepen up the blue a bit. Alright, you guys, now the gold shade from the Sunset Boulevard Ruby May Cosmetics palette. Alright, so we're gonna go with the same brush again, and then this one we're gonna do like a pop, maybe like a tab like in the center-ish of it, and then we'll blend it out a bit to see how the overall color flow looks. The gold shade is really freaking deep. It's turning into a super cute freaking metallic shade, which is great because the palette that I was originally going to use for this look, I have not been able to freaking find it, but it had a bunch of freaking metallic shades in it. So the brown lip liner is like officially freaking gone in the midst of the look, but this is our final freaking look, you guys. Final set. The primer. Oh wait, no. The setting powder. The setting spray. Oh gosh, guys. The cut crease still turned out really cute. I'm gonna like blink this one and like look at it with you guys before I do like the full on blink look again. So far it seems as though it turned out freaking really nice and it held together even though we had the liner just freaking switch over because we had the other sides and they were just literally like taking their freaking eyeshadow off. The freaking lashes that were literally like taking off some of the freaking liner look and the freaking eyeshadow, but overall the look survived. Alright, you guys, I just freaking organized my brushes and stuff and got everything back in my bag, so I got my brushes that would be clean. The freaking makeup brush cleaner that I showed you guys from the Shein Temu haul, it's freaking awesome, you guys. You have to check it out and grab one. They're super freaking cheap and they're freaking like lifesavers. They literally freaking helped me get through like cleaning like I would say maybe I think I had like 10 brushes after I actually went into my freaking like old makeup brush sets and then into my freaking other sets that I had in the midst of my other bags. Finally got each of those freaking cleaned and set out. I think I did in like under like maybe like 20 minutes or so, and they turned out so freaking clean, which was something that you would literally hope for when trying a new product, and it definitely lived up to the freaking aspect of being a makeup brush cleaner to make it super easy. And then of course I had the cute little drying rack thing that goes on top of it, which was super cute. And then there was also the little like makeup brush cleaner pad that came with it also. So you get the makeup brush cleaner, the like makeup brush pad cleaner, the makeup brush pad cleaner set, and it's like a USB freaking like charger type of washer, like for the freaking like makeup brush washer, and it's really cool, and it's like under freaking $10. So definitely check out the Shein Temu haul. The description has all the products linked, so you guys can check out all the products that are featured in there. And if you want to just go check out the makeup brush cleaner because you're hearing about it from me now, go ahead and check it out. It's in the description of the Shein Temu haul video. But you have my only cute freaking outfit that I wanted to show you guys that I also did do with the freaking like red freaking like cute like plummy apricot look, which kind of would have tied together a lot more of the freaking like outfit that I picked out, but the outfit is still gonna be super cute no matter what. So what's up, guys? And then of course the boob socks. But it's super cute. It's one of the outfits that's gonna be featured in the Shein Temu outfit freaking haul set. I'm probably still gonna end up like adding that one up here so you guys can check out all the cute outfits that I got in the last video set. But yeah, this is the final look. And the effect. Oh, and Merlin just popped up, so he's gonna hop in for a bit. And Shein, hi everyone, he popped up with me like during the middle of it when I had to let my phone charge for a bit. And just chilled in my lap for a bit. I've got the freaking calming puppy dog music in the background, and he's just been chilling and freaking waiting for me to finish up the video. He got like freaking like, I would say maybe like 10 or 20 minutes of me just freaking petting him while we waited for my phone to charge, and he was like loving it. Alright, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. I love you guys so much. Send me any freaking cool and amazing freaking ideas you have. Think I'm freaking out. And stay posted for some new, fun, and amazing content. Go check out my new single, Need. Also, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you next time.